Hey, we got Scott with a nice fish. Hey, here we are at a big spillway, and we're catching fish right and left, and a beautiful bass on a Carolina rig, son. That's the deal. Okay, nice couple pounder. Hey, well, Scott, well, now you're from Tennessee, right? You're from Nashville area.
Yes, sir. From Clarksville. I just retired out of the Army.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. I was in the military. I was in the Army as well.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was stationed at Fort Jackson. I ran a rifle range where I was a range officer on Fort Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And also, speaking of Jackson, we got another guy by the name of Jackson. Hey, what do you think of this fishing up here?
Florida fishing's awesome.
Well, we've been here, what, 10 minutes, and you caught, what, 5 or 6 or so already?
Probably.
Yeah, so you're using, Jackson's using a topwater plug, and there's a good water flow today. And so his basic deal, he's throwing I guess about a 15-pound test line on a monofilament. And then we're, I don't know if just a real slow retrieve has been the deal. Let's see. Now, also, Scott, that Carolina rig, oh, these other guys, look at those guys are catching them right and left too. It's a good fishing.
I feel that shell down there.
Oh, you feel the
Yeah, I
shells?
feel the
You just
shell.
go real slow, just drag it, just real slow, and just a real slow drag. Some of the bigger fish now are on that Carolina rig. Just a real slow drag like that. Now, Scott, you spent what, 20? How long in the Army?
20 years. I just retired. November 1st was my retirement date. Special Forces. I'm a Green Beret.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh. That's really, really amazing.
I just had a little one hit it. It was
I
really
saw you
nice.
giving lessons yesterday. I was paying attention.
Oh, you got to go.
It's hard for him to keep
Is that a big
secrets
one?
when he videos
Oh, yeah,
everything.
Jackson's got a good one, son. Big old 4-pounder. You might need the net. That's only a 14 or 15-pound line. So if it's a real big one, we'll net it. Pretty good size, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good sized fish there.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah. Hey,
that's
let me
good.
get the net on him, because we might have to dig the net out, but I'm afraid he'll break off if we don't. Okay, that's a nice big bass. That's a nice big bass. That's what we're talking about, folks. That's what we're talking about. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, Jackson. That's a good fish. We'll catch a bunch like that. Yes, sir. He just smashed it. He'd thrown up in that little current. Boy, one just knocked the heck out of it. We got a scale if we get some real big ones. I got a good scale. But for right now, that's a pretty decent fish.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's in the 5-pound class there.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the first good one we've had. You know, a lot of people say, well, how's the fishing today? And I like to count the really quality fish like that.
Yeah.
And so that's their first quality fish.
Yeah.
You know, so we got like 10 real good ones from 5 to 10 pounds, say, you know, something like that. Top water time, yeah. Nice one. Uh-oh.
Oh, how I got you.
Oh, one's got me.
There's one,
We're in a predicament.
one's got Scott around his plug. That's a good one.
I got two of them.
Got two.
I'm doubled
Got
up.
2 at a time.
Look at that.
2 at a time. Here, be careful, him. Be careful, 2 at a time. That's what it's all about. Now we're talking. 2 at a time. Holy moly. Oh, don't break them off. 2 at a time. Son, that's all right. I'd say there's a couple fish here when you get them 2 at a time.
Yeah. Easy, buddy. Get you off first.
Wonder what hits first. They both hit at the same time? Or?
Well, it looked like the big one come up and took it from the little one.
Oh, the little one got it first,
Yeah, little guy.
and then the big one came
Yep.
along and tried to eat the
Oh,
whole
I got
thing.
him in the tongue there. Get back in the water.
2 at a time. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Yep. That's a good deal. Those boys here catching them too, about as good as we are. That's a worm fish, and they're getting worm and topwater in that boat, and those guys down there are catching them. So it's a big deal. I tell you, when there's moving water like this, folks, everybody catches them, and everybody catches them on their favorite technique. My favorite technique, one of my favorite
Oh
is
man,
the
I'm out
course
of
top
my
water.
thing. I think I got
Top
you.
water's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sunk down into you. Sorry.
Got a topwater fish, a pretty decent one. Pretty decent one. How big is he? 5 pounds?
I don't know about 5.
Pretty decent fish.
He's got me caught in something.
Really?
Oh, there he
Oh,
comes.
that's a good fish. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Kind of skinny, long and lean.
Yep.
Well, he hit good though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He
The
just blasted it.
one that a little faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a good one here, Roland.
They wanted a little faster.
Bro, we got a good one here.
You got a big one on?
Yeah.
There she. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. Another 4 or 5 pounder. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Good 5 pounder. Yeah, that's the kind of fish we're thinking.
Yeah.
That's the kind.
It's the lucky shiner. We've caught 2 on that same one.
Shiner deal. But you know the shiners are working. The
look at the fat.
flukes are working. Top water's working. Well, fat he is.
Yeah, that one's healthy.
That's a nice fat one. Yeah, that's a good bass. Yeah.
Yeah, this one just long and skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Look, he just caught another one. Woo, son.
Big
2
one.
at a time. I tell you, folks, this moving water, you just can't beat it. You can catch them on virtually everything. Now, this other boat right next to us, a friend of mine as well, he's catching them on worms, and they're catching them on top water as well. I mean, all kind of different things. And then those boats down there, all those boats are catching them. That lady, so I've seen her catch I don't know how many. We've caught a whole bunch. I mean, it's like 40. They're biting really well. And it's just a couple hours into the day. Just a couple hours. What a day. Okay, yesterday I went to the headwaters and I got a bunch of bait. One of the kind of baits I got was a shad. I got some shad. Well, they died. The shad died. And I just put a dead shad on right now. And look what I caught on a dead shad. Just an absolute dead fish, dead shad. Bass.
It's good fish.
Okay, what I have here, folks, is this is a threadfin shad, and I caught it in my net yesterday. And it's dead as a mackerel. It's been laying in the live well, just dead as can be. And I'm just taking on this little spinner rod, and I'm going to just hook it. I don't know, right through the back. I can just hook it right through here. Just hook it right through there, just for this time being, and just throw it out there and see what happens.
Dang it.
Sometimes you can just
Broke you off?
work it off.
Yep.
Yeah. Big one?
No.
It wasn't?
He'll come up and throw it later.
Little one.
Was it? Okay. Oh, look at that. I got one. It wasn't out there 10 seconds and I got one. Dead shad. Bad to the bone. We get you another plug right here in a second. Dead shad.
They in one of these boxes, Roland?
Yeah.
There's top water right here.
There's top waters here. That's amazing, folks. There's 8 boats out here, and I mean, it's like everybody's catching them. I don't know if we even recorded that last one.
Oh, really?
I might not got it on camera.
Well, I think we'll get plenty more.
I think I had the camera off, and I thought I was recording. It had a 6-pounder. We didn't even record it. Oh well. I'm not the best photographer in the world. I forget to turn the camera on. So that's 1 or 2 big fish we've caught that you didn't see on camera. What do you got here? Okay, what you got, Scott?
Got another
Oh,
good
that's a nice one. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Another big shiner fish. So far, the shiner's kind of gotten some of the bigger fish. Yeah, look at this guy. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice
That's a healthy
5-pounder.
fish.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good one.
a healthy.
Yeah,
Big old fat belly on it.
I know.
Yep.
That's just a beautiful bass, isn't it?
Oh man, I got
Oh
it.
yeah.
Healthy.
Yeah, Big fat one.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's like 3 or 4 really quality fish we've caught.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We were just talking about if this was a tournament, we'd be close to a 30-pound bag probably.
I know. Well, I'd say 20. Yeah, in the high 20s. Yeah, 20s up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's good. And actually, this is the big speed worm that I have here, big giant worm. But it also is a kind of worm that you catch a big fish on. In fact, we've taken some double digits on this thing in the past, on occasion. Big old worm. And the whole secret, part of the secret, is throwing to the seam. This water comes out and there's like a seam out here. And I'm just gonna kind of hit the seam as best I can. That's about the seam right there. Okay. Let it sink to the bottom. There's kind of like a little back eddy right in here. And then, of course, the main current's right there. And just drag that worm, just slow and easy, just barely drag it. Just barely pull it up. And one of the big problems that people make with the Carolina rig is that they jerk it. I'm just dragging it real slow and easy. And I don't have to do much with it. Just drag it slow and easy. There's one right there. Just dragging it along. Just dragging it along. Nice bass.
That's good.
Nice bass. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of bass it is. These bass, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 pounds will get on that big worm. Yeah. That's the kind of action it takes. That's Carolina fishing right there, boys. Nice healthy bass. Not big, but healthy. And again, dragging the worm. Not pulling it hard and fast. Just dragging it along. I don't know. What you got, Jackson?
I don't know. Just came free, whatever it was.
He came,
Yeah, it felt like it was wrapped up in some grass.
oh, nice big bass on a Carolina rig. That's a big one, son. That may be the biggest one of the biggest ones for the day. Yeah. Now we're talking. That's a good one there. That's a good one, Jackson. Oh yeah, that's really good. Woo! How'd he hit? Just slow.
Barely, yeah, barely sucked it
Just
in.
barely sucked in. That's a nice big bass. So, look at this guy. Now we're talking, folks. That's the kind of thing. What's the biggest bass you've caught?
9.
9.
Yep.
Well, that one's about 6.5.
Yeah, this one's not a 9.
It's not 9, but it's a decent one.
She got a good one too.
You want some pliers?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
How about it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Decent one.
one.
Oh well. They look bigger when you first catch them.
Oh yeah.
He goes from 6 to 7 to
Yeah.
6 to 5. They kind of shrink. I've been arm wrestling Scott. Now I've won all the arm wrestling contests. You notice he's only got 35-inch arms. I got 10-inch arms, but I'm real strong.
I had to train up for these big bass down here, you know.
Well, Scott, we're going to leave the area and we're going to go try another lake. And hey, it's been a great day so far. And hey, look at his hands are all torn up. And you caught 30 or 40. And here Jackson, he's done as well. And he's had all kind of big ones. What do you think of this fishing today?
Yeah, world class.
It's world class. It's world class.
So everything is right.
We're going to try some different stuff. We're going to go. We've caught a whole bunch. I can't even say how many we've caught, 60 or 70. But anyway, and we've had 7 or 8 really quality fish. So,
Yeah.
you know, we've caught some fish. But we're going to try for even a bigger fish over in the other headwaters. But anyway, okay, folks. Hey, that's what it's all about. Catching these fish in moving water. We'll see you again soon, and thanks for watching.